Hey, what's up, guys? Um, I'm a software developer. I work with artificial intelligence, and I also love to learn more about AI, games, simulation, and I will be starting to uh, develop in a game that I would like to play. I will be recording everything, just like devlogs, so to help me keep tracking everything that I do, uh, improve my English. I'm from Brazil, and uh, I need to practice more English, coding. So we basically will be recording and registering basically everything that I will do next days, and I hope I can. Uh, this can help me uh, keeping help. Maybe this can help me keep doing this consistently every day in the morning. So uh, this is something that this is some code that I already start to build. Basically, the focus of of my games. I love MOBA top-down games, and this is basically the kind of games that I will be building. And since I will be learning and registering this, maybe I can also help someone that is trying to build something similar. So just to give you a context, at the present moment, I am developing the motion of the player. So this is basically the project that I have started, and I was thinking, okay, maybe I should be, uh, maybe it's time to start to record stuff to help me keep track of everything. And this is very laggy. I don't know what's happened. Something is not cool. Let's see what has happened. Okay, I don't know. It seems to be a problem. Let me close this again. Let's see. Hit start and improve this. I don't know if I'm recording. Okay, this is really. Okay, so what we have now is this. I am I I am I started this project, and this is basically what I am building. This guy is the player. I can move my mouse to. This is already implemented. If anyone is interested, I can show this later. So basically, I can move the mouse display and move the camera. I also have the functionality where I keep tracking uh, the player when it following the player, but as you can see, it's not centralized here, so it's not good. I will be fixing this later. And so basically, this is the player, and what I'm doing is this: I am moving the player with the mouse, holding the mouse right button, or just press it. And as you can see, guys, it's working. If I click here, it goes where I. There is no path find yet. It's just straight line. I click and he goes straight. So if you look here, you see that if I click here, this work because he is gonna do this. But you can see here, if I'm clicking here, he will try to go straight forward to move forward, but this guy is blocking and it will not work. If in the future, I believe that I should be implement a path find that will help me make this better move. So basically, I need to, yes, uh, creating this movement. Okay. So something um, okay, so this is basically what I am building now. And okay. And this is a very started project. And I will be doing this. So first thing first, I moved the player, but I didn't move my camera brief. This was basically the problem, I guess. I will be centralizing here. So, and okay, now we are centered. We are the camera is at the center. Now I can follow the player. This is better. Okay. Okay, so basically this. There's something that I always um, I was losing some time thinking about. Okay, let's have a game like Dota 2, for example. Dota 2 is basically my reference game. It's the only play that I play. This, if you look at this, we have this map. And this is basically what I should have here. But it seems that it's rotated. So let me check this. Okay. So if I do this, and if I move the player now to this place here, it will be more. I believe that this will be more like the idea of Dota 2. Again, it's my reference. I'm not cloning the game. I'm using what I think it's well implemented. As you can see, I'm not not the best Godot 2. I'm learning Godot, so a lot of stuff to learn. Okay. Okay. So we save here and then play. Okay. So we have this. Seems cool. This seems cool. Very cool. Okay. Just wrong numbers. So what I'm doing now, my next step is rotate the player towards target. So basically, um, what is happening here is that this guy has this face. Okay, it's the forward face, and when we are moving, this guy is not rotating yet. So this is something. Probably this is what I will be doing right now. Okay, so let's see. For example, I like to draw to try to understand the problems that I'm dealing, the design, this kind of stuff. Okay, so let's suppose this is the our player. Way better. Let's think of it top down, top down view. So this is where players looking. Big eyes, big eyes. And what I want to do is I want probably doing this. This is his type. And for example, if this is the target, again, I start every problem that I am trying to every task, everything that I want to implement, I start from the scratch from my head. Even the even if it's very wrong, I always try to start thinking of the problem by myself. Then I start to discuss with AI. I do this because I enjoy the process. People can work, everyone works the way that they want to work. I really enjoy this process, so I like to do this. Basically, I create the most simple a way to solve a problem, to see the problem. Then I discuss with the AI, with Claude, for example, to check if my idea has a good instinct, what I can improve, if this can be like the first step, then I can improve. So this is basically how I work here in this kind of problem. So basically what I'm doing here is have a target. This guy is facing this direction, and I want that this guy rotates. Let's put another column. This guy should probably rotate here, and this is basically what I'm trying to do. So if I'm click here, if I click here, I will be creating my target position. Um, this guy should know and rotate this. So basically, what I need to do, um, if I need to thinking about this problem, I don't know if this is correct. Sketch. Okay, this is wrong. Just sketch. Sure. This is not writing, so this is the sketch. Okay, so basically, if I'm starting to, what I want to do here is basically, so I should be rotating the player go towards target direction. This look like just yaw rotation using I believe that at Godot we have basically here this will be X, Y. I believe I don't record. This is minus Z. Godot. This is probably Z, X, and this. Let me see if I am correct here. Epsilon. Z is where forward, same form. So we basically need, I basically need to yaw rotation in X and Z axis. And the change on the angle should be smooth to avoid very fast, like say to avoid instantaneous. I don't know how to write this. Instantaneous movement. So basically avoid that. This guy, look for the target just as it. So this means that I should use some angle interpolation. Why I'm doing this? Because I don't know what to do. I am just thinking about. This is just my thoughts about this problem. Let's see. How can I organize this better? I don't know. Let's see here. Player rotation. So I would be this guy's like. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Maybe like this. Okay, that makes I should be previewing this. I can preview this guy. Yes, for example. So no, I can't think And nothing more here. So now I will discuss with AI. This is if my idea is correct, what he thinks about. Um, based on my own thought process, what I understand, what I stand. What do you what do you think about this? Oh my god. So what I'm basically doing, I am using this model called Big Pico. I like this model with open code. Uh, open code. I'm using open code here because this is basically a simple task, and I will be using it to understand the syntax, classes that I can use from Godot. They want me to also build a smart lookup script that can resolve class-fied mapping, find methods across classes, and show type signatures or directly return them. Um, no, let's just keep. No, let's just map by don't do. So this will help me when I am starting code. Okay, I just did this because this should be already set. That will help me in the future. So I'd like to give the name of the agents. I call this Icefrog because this is an agent that I built uh, in relation to Icefrog, and I keep talking with. So I will run this again. Let's see. So based in my mental model, I'm getting some feedback from this agent. So let me see this. So this also helped me keep the usage of tokens slower. So this helped me uh, focus on using the best agent for the complex tasks. Okay, smarter. I'm gonna use the most powerful. Let's hope that this doesn't kill all my tokens. So okay, so your direction was correct, the idea, and it's telling me that it gives the arc tangent to 8 and 2. This is a classification where I can say probably where I want to. Okay, this is the target X, okay, and the target Z, okay. So these are the X locations of the position, and that converts the XZ gap into an angle the player can be set. Okay, so he is telling me how can I do this? How can I change? How can I use the yaw direction to do what I imagine about the problem? So interpolation, you give me two options that I should be knowing before design. We can use lerp angle, rotate toward. Okay. It takes the short arc. It's easier. Rotate it to fixed degrees. It's more game feel control. He's saying don't use these units. So he's telling me that I can use lerp angle or rotate toward, and um he is telling me that probably rotate toward it's better than lerp angle. I will probably have to read more about them and test and try. So inside, the choice between the two is a design decision. It's what I'm talking about. Large angle feels full to organic. Large angle this I don't know if you guys are listening. It's my wife and my baby daughter. She has Xbox. Large angle feels full organic. Rotates to mechanic committed. DNA, momentum, rotate toward its destructor. A unit that cannot instantly faces you is a unit you can outmaneuver. Yes, it makes sense. So your mental model is solid. Which turn field do you want organic or committed? I don't know. Okay, I committed. Um, I think I would be probably testing both. Okay. In terms of speed, there is one. There is there huge difference between. Turn speed turn speed is proportional to the remaining, whereas when far is slow when close, never truly close. I don't know if this is good for game. What impact we believe we can think about this? It is contents, the gripper frame, predictable, tunable, matchable to the start. Okay, if I'm a player, I don't want to be faster when I'm far and slow and close and like that. Maybe the constant degrees per frame. It's a more predictable way where we players can, although we like games, I am telling by me, I like random and different situations, games, but I also to have some control of what I am doing. This help the gameplays, I guess. So from above that, why rotate wings? Okay, you can suppose turn rate as a unit stand, pass hero, feel agile, have one's feel sluggish. Yes, I agree with this, and it stays consistent hacklets regardless regardless of the angle cap. So this seems better. So rotate towards seems better. Yes. So can you show me more about toward rotate towards rotate toward method. So this is why I did this. Like to read more about what the suggests about the methods. Let's see if this guy will work. Okay, so this is what I am talking about. Okay, this is the syntax. I'm not. This guy is down from to the steps that I showed. So rotates from towards 2 by delta in radians. So, okay, handles angle wrap around out correctly. Unlike move towards. I didn't understand this. I didn't understand this. Okay. So now this guy also give me this guy is telling me, look, you can create a var called angle. You can call rotate towards, and you can pass current angle, target angle, rotation speed. This guy is telling me how to use this method. This is why I like to use open code for reading documentations. This helped me understand better the methods instead of only use them as a blind. So similar, but for angles. So this tell me that rotate towards is similar to move toward, but it's for angles. See if I can write to correct tau rod. I don't know what this tau rod means. Negative delta rotates away from 2. Delta is okay. It's defined as a global scope. There is no class that in each instance. Okay. So we can call this any place we want. So for example, let's look to my code here. This is like the main loop here of movement. This is where I read the destination click, and I change the state of the player. And once I have the state of the player, I focus here in calling the methods that will do basically the logic of its state. So when I am in move, I'm called move toward target. This guy will be moving toward target. And I'm idle. The velocity of the play is 0. There is no movement, and the play keep calling moving slide. That is function that will be moving slide play. So where I think I should place this? This is part of the learning process too. From the point that I'm seeing is okay. Before moving toward, I believe that I should be rotating. Rotate toward before move. So I am thinking, why not creating here move towards, rotate toward target. And let's see here. That's great. Here. Date toward target. So I believe that we will not be doing anything. Rotate before. So let me see if I can red start coding, because this seems to be just a simple method calling, and if this is only a simple method calling, I can just create this guy and fulfill with the variable. So let's check here from to the angle that I want, and the delta float. Okay, so I need to get the angle, I need to get everything. So this will not come here, okay? Sorry. This is something that will be use it here. Rotate towards, and I will do this. Okay. So this guy will receive from this guy. Let's see what's happening. What goes on? I don't need to do this because this function already works. So okay, I don't have yet this guys. So for me, let's suppose that now I start the code because it seems to be just a function method call here. So I will try to implement this by my own. So I need to declare the front, and I think this is from the player. And I don't know how to get the angle. I know maybe it's basis, global basis, something like this. Global basis. Okay. The global basis property, I believe it's a property. No 3D. This is the class, this is the property, and this the type is basic basis. And this guy is telling me that represents rotation, scale, and share of the stuff. So this is relative to the. I think maybe we should be using global basis, position, and rotation. So something like this. Let me see. Current angle. I don't know how to use this, but let's. Okay. I will discuss with the guys. Global basis. So I'm asking Claude if this idea of using global basis from player as angle and use as argument from the parameter of rotate towards if this makes sense, you know. So let's see what here will be. Insert right direction, but global base isn't the angle itself. This is something that I am suspecting. Um, it is the full orientation matrix. Okay, so 3x right, up, and forward. You will need to extract the forward vector, then convert to. Oh, okay. So this guys is a orientation matrix where you have this. Basically, these are, I believe that these are vectors that represent right, up, and forward. I need to get one of them in this problem forward. And he's telling me here how it should be doing this. Hey, I believe this is alternatives. The single path to front is player, global rotation, that is already your ratings. Right, oh, this is perfect. So just using global rotation. So the tournaments map cleanly from your player to the target angle you identify. This is not so clear for me. Let me think about here. This means that the this means the player ipsilon angle. If this means the player ipsilon angle, okay, it makes sense. So I am given the angle from but 8 and 2 is not so clear. I know that the tangent of an angle is okay. So this is basic math, I guess. So opposite side, that just ends, okay. Maybe this is the player, this is the region, this is the target. You have this guy, you have this guy. So arctangent. These guys go the other side. Have this. Should be using some mapping. This is terrible. I can use some. Here. Well, this should work. Let's see if that works. How I use this? Something like this. Let's see how I use this. Hmm. Um, so if this guy is opposite against probably I don't remember more. I think I don't remember what is excellence. Yes. So if we get this guy here, you can see that this guy is very intelligent. And we have the eagle. Right? Let me see if I can copy this. Yeah, but it doesn't. So I can find the angle here. Oh no, this is not the angle. Sorry. This will not copy anything. So this is the angle of the target. So this is what this guy is called. 8 and, oh, we have 8 and 1 and 8 and 2. So arctagent of X radiance. I will see this difference later. Let's use what he's proposing from. No, 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 no. This is from the target because this is the opposite. I'll go here. It's like the opposite side. Let's make this easy first. Something like this. This will be very high angle. This is, I don't know if this is correct. Again, just thinking about this. I believe that these guys should be 90 degrees. I don't know. Let me reason here. Same angle, okay? opposite side, and you get the agent side. Oh my god, I need to. So if we have opposite the agent sides, if we use the formula, we get the tangent, and to find angle, just pass the tangent to the other side, the inverted this, and we basically have this, I guess. So this guy will give me the angle that I should be rotated towards. So we will probably say here target epsilon and x. Epsilon here is the x itself, is the z, is the 0, the x. The opposite side now is x. Okay. Here the epsilon is the x. We are dealing with 3D dimension. So epsilon here becomes the x, and target c becomes what he calls x. So we need to know how can I use the target. So when I am moving toward the tag, I calculate this guy. But this guy is inside move toward. So I think I should be passing this to this function. I can use return to return this guy, or I can call inside this. If I put this guy inside, move toward target, are we having basically two different things happen here? Maybe this is not the best thing to do. Let me see if I can return and if it works. I'm gonna use return, and I will return to target object. Okay, to target. It's a vector. This guy will be changing. Will be return a vector. Probably I will be returning 0. Let me see. If to target length is smaller than arrived distance, should be returning nothing. 0. I should not be rotating. I think that this will be working. So now, but we have a problem. Rotate towards, it's before move together, move towards. So okay. So I will not make this local anymore. Okay. I will be transforming this as a class variable. So I will need to declare outside. I need to declare this guy here. Let's see if this happens. I'm gonna choose target. Now it starts at vector 0. problem, I guess. So to target here, target here. So this will not return anymore, nothing anymore. This also will not be necessary, and I can use this guy here. Become method, I guess. An attribute of the class. So from to what this guy's complaining about. Could not find type float. Vouch. Okay, this is wrong. It's float. And now we have, let's say, forward player forward. Target anger, and now we can pass from the order. This guy is suggesting that I can use a delta rotation speed in this delta. I don't know, maybe I can use the loop process delta. Let's see. I'm gonna create a hard code here. Basically, rotation speed be 5 times I don't know 0.5. Let's see if this works first. Okay. So rotate before. Okay, I believe rotate is part of the movement. And let's see if this works. Well, it seems to be the, if we look here, the collision box, the collision capsule seems to be moving, but it seems to not be working because this guy has this eyes, and these eyes are not moving. Okay. Okay. So now I talk with the. Okay. Okay. I got it. I did some. I implement the idea of rotation the way I understand it. But after testing, it doesn't work. Can you help me fix it? Okay. Look for launch control. Oh my god, 2 buttons? Shit. The second one is Suto, but let's see. The result is discarded. Prompt to return the new window, but you never use it. Oh, I believe that. Okay. I believe it that the rotator will change player. So I believe it should be changing player global rotation or something like this. Okay, maybe this guy should be. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I am not using it. It's correct. There's a per function. It computes and returns a value. It doesn't mutate. Okay, I was believing that once I am calling rotate towards, it was changing. It was mutating the angle of the player, but it's the fix is one word. Assign the result back. So this is what I was suspecting. Oh, so this guy is probably something like this. So I'm changing the prompt to this. Let's see this second bug. To target is one frame stale for rotation. I read before. Okay, but two targets only were computed inside of so rotation always so rotation always reads less frames direction. Okay, what this guy is telling me is that I am rotating after, and this is where it computes the target. So it seems that I will be having some problem here because I am trying to rotate something that is basically uh, aimed to delay frame target. Okay, so what's the impact of this? Probably is changing this. Let's see, swap the converter, move first. So this is the opposite of what I thought because I believe that okay, I rotate before move, but move has the target. It makes sense because we have now the current target, not the previous one. And bonus gotcha, delta missing. It's hard code. Okay, this is something that I know I have to change. This is just for test. And at 30 FPS against hundreds 120 FPS, the turn rate will feel yes. Okay. So this guy's telling me that when frames change, this will be changing. This is bad. And I know, and this will probably be the delta that I told before, and this is a variable. Okay, so turn speed delta, so it's frame rate dependent. So if the frame rate changes, if this guy is a delta, it's the delta. This guy will be behaving based on this frame rate. Okay, this is I know that this was gonna happen. This is okay. So uh, fix, but this fix was interesting. I'm gonna put some note here because this kind of problems will help me avoid in the future do the same thing. So although so since this is a note, although because something is missing here, although rotation seems to happen. It needs to be computed after to use the frame target angle, the current frame target. Although something like this, old dog, I don't remember this word. Let's see. Although, okay. So, as I told you guys, I'm also learning English. I believe that this fix, okay, this, I'm gonna pass already. This guy will be a variable called turn speed. Turn speed is something that I want to tune. So I'm gonna export. I don't know if this is like this. Let's see. Wait. It's a whole export. Sorry. So I will be able to change this guy on the Godot user interface because I'm using this. Okay, so why I'm doing this, because I truly believe that this guy will be important to, let's photo to be trying to tuning. This is a float, yes, and okay. So no error. Let's see if this works. For today, it's my goal today. Wow. It's moving, but not like I expected. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. This guy seems to be rotating in the opposite way. I know that the target forward is. This guy is aiming to. This doesn't make sense. Make this negative. No sense, I guess. He is looking for what it should be minus, but yes, but it's too fast. Something's not right in here. Okay. How about this guy being negative? Because one will do Z is negative. I'm not thinking, guys. I'm just trying things here. It's inverted. It seems to be inverting the angles. Maybe this can work. Look at this. Something. It's something about this. You know? But it still has some. Well, it's rotating now. Yes, it's because it's moving before rotating. I don't know. Let's try this the way I do. It's similar. To me, it looks similar. Mm. Let me remove the collisions just to. Well, it's not working as I expected, but it's a start. Yeah, like this guy should be looking here, no? This. But well, I like this behavior, not but not this end, the end target. It's not as I expected. So for today, this is it. Need to the end position seems wrong. So bye bye guys.